Autosol, not to be confused with anisole. So you've washed your bike and it looks lovely and clean. You've gave it a polish up. I try and polish it regularly, and then you look at the wheels and you think, oh God. Now some bikes are quite easy when it comes to the wheels, but the Honda Goldwing, front wheel's not so bad, back wheel can be a nightmare. My trick is I've got my bike jack, I stick this under the front and just lift the front wheel up off the ground so that you can spin around. As you can see, a lot of the dirt in there is brake dust, but it is a bit of a mess, so we're going to try and clean it today, and I'll let you see how I do it. So there's loads of different products out there. You can buy a wheel cleaner. They're quite good stuff. You just spray it on. Comes on as a foam. Remember to do all of your wheels. And what you can do with that stuff is you can actually wash it off. Leave it to set in for a few minutes, give it a wash, job done. Or you can wipe it off. Comes off quite easily, and it leaves your wheel looking not too bad. Is it the best cleaner? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, it's certainly making that look better. But what I always do when I use this wheel cleaner is I try and clean it after it with a polish or something, because this wheel cleaner, most of them's a type of acid-based thing. So when you clean it, it leaves a sort of acidy thing, acidy coating on your wheel. So you really want to get all that off if you can. So cleaning the first side's always the worst, because you've got all the spokes to do. And what I do is, I've always got loads of these microfiber cloths, and they're great for cleaning your bikes or your cars. But what I do with them is, when I use them for polishing and things like that, I always keep them, I never throw them out, and I keep them for doing really dirty jobs like this. And as you can see, that's making a big difference, but we'll try and get all that off if I can. It's not easy, but it is coming. That's it, all cleaned with the wheel cleaner. Not perfect, but the things just get dirty again, so as long as it looks reasonably tidy. So once that's done, I'll give it a wee polish up with metal polish. So here's a metal polish. I use this Autosol. It seems to be good stuff. So get a cloth, just put a wee drop on and rub it in. Once it's rubbed in, just give it a wee wipe off and have a look at your wheel. And you can, I don't know if it's easy seen on camera, but you can see a difference. There's a join mark here, so this hasn't been done. This bit from here to here's been done, and this hasn't. So I'll just carry on, use my Autosol, get the rest of the wheels cleaned, and then we'll see what it's like after that. That's the front wheel all done, looking lovely. It's hard to get into like these wee bits, but I'm not that fussy because the wheel's going to get filthy again. If you can keep all this clean, most of it clean, then it'll look awesome when you're riding. And that's came up quite nice and shiny. I didn't think it would come up that clean. But that's just using wheel cleaner and using Autosol, not to be confused with anisole. Anyway, on to the back one. So doing the front wheels, it's easy with this front hoist here. You can lift it up and it balances it. So when you go to do the back, you're lifting it in a single point with this jack. I find this is the easiest way. But I leave this big one under here because it's balancing the bike, it's holding it steady. If I was to take this out and lift it on there, then the whole bike's balanced on one tiny pivot point. So I'll show you what I mean. I can jack this up. And this. Right. There we go. That's steady on there. I thought it was going to go for a minute, but that's it up enough. Is to do the back wheel, and I'll show you what the back wheel's like. And as you can see, it's absolutely filthy. So we'll get to work on cleaning that one as well, and I'll put it out of gear, that'll help. Put another wee drop on here. So you can spray that in the wheel, but you can't really get to the wheel very well. So it pays that every time you change your tyres, take the wheel off, give it a really good clean and polish up, and then, yeah, it doesn't matter that you can't get right into it when you're just giving it a general wheel clean. So I'll go and spray the other side. So again, I'll get a cloth, get in as best I can. Jesus, this one's filthy. This is absolutely filthy. Don't think this has been done for a while. I've just found out the other side, whoever owned this bike previously kept the other side spotless. This side they didn't bother because you can hardly get into it. But let's just see what this anisole will do. Autosole, I mean. It's taking it off. And there we go. Relatively a relatively clean, polished wheel at this side anyway. Let's go and do the other side. And that's the back wheel done. Just the same as the other side. It wasn't quite as bad, but a few wee marks where the alloy's starting to perish a wee bit, but it's done. And a good thing as well, when you've got your bike up, check for bearing play, that's okay. And also, check your tyre pressure while it's up there. So that's it all done. Check my tyre pressure, blowing it up, 38 front, 42 back. Just watch when you're letting these down. This was a great purchase. Lifting all my other bikes, lighter ones like KTM, lift them right up in the air. Oops. Got to remember, screw your handle in, though it helps. Yeah, you can lift them right up in there and work on them. Obviously, if you've got it right up, put a strap over the top of the bike and onto the thing, stop it wobbling. But yeah, great piece of kit. And that's that done. So as you can see, which looks absolutely beautiful. Look at the lovely shiny wheels now. And the back one as well. That's quite impressive compared to what the back one was like. But that'll keep me happy for a wee while. Time to put the old Goldwing back to bed for a wee while, till tomorrow. You've got to love this bike, you really do. Do you know, I noticed something. See, when I'm getting on the bike, I can swing my leg over easy. When I'm getting off the bike, I've still got the adventure bike habit. Stand on the peg, lift your foot over. When you get to my age, it certainly helps a lot. Anyway, that's it all done. Bike's all clean. I've got my KTM coming up. I keep saying I'm going to change the brake pads and the brake discs, and I've got another set of tyres to try on it. They're sort of a wee bit more off-road than what these ones are, but I'll get to that eventually. I've got a lot more to do on top of that. And anyway, I'll catch you later. See ya. Bye.